Hey everyone, Brian Wilkerson here with Atlas Premier Realty. If you're waiting for the housing market to crash before you buy your next home, then this video is for you. Here are 3 reasons why there will not be a housing crash in the next few years. Number 1, the Consumer Financial Protection Agency just signed into law on June 28th a final ruling stating that banks cannot start, continue, or expedite foreclosures on homeowners unless they were already 120 days late on their mortgage payments before March 2020 when the pandemic hit. Banks have to make a concerted effort to expedite loan modifications and work with all homeowners who elected for forbearance to delay those mortgage payments over the last year. They have to do everything in their power to try and keep people in their homes. And these laws go into effect on August 31st of this year and run through January of 2022. So this wave of foreclosures you hear about, I don't foresee them coming. The end of the eviction moratorium that's constantly on the news is really geared towards renters who haven't been making their lease payments for the last 18 months. This has a much bigger impact on landlords in the commercial sector like multifamily housing than it will in the residential market. Number 2, this market's just not similar to the 2004 to 2007 real estate bubble market. Cumulative growth in mortgage debt, meaning like total amount of new mortgages, is up a conservative 6% from just 5 years ago versus 65% increase that we saw from 2004 to 2007. Lending standards and loan pricing are just far more conservative, have far more regulatory oversight than they did during the last bubble. Number 3, home pricing's not going to crash. Now, what goes up cannot go up indefinitely, but what that means is that pricing's not going to continue to increase at its current pace of like 8 to 12% year over year. The National Association of Realtors expects homes to increase in value around 9% this year, 5% next year, before leveling off to a more historical norm of 3 to 4%, from 2023 through 2025. So it doesn't mean that home prices are going to come crashing down, just that they're going to appreciate at a slower rate. Now, even though interest rates are expected to creep up, they're still going to remain at historic lows. So if you're taking yourself out of the market, all you're doing is costing yourself money. But we're not going to see this big foreclosure crisis. You're not going to see a massive drop in pricing. All you're going to do is end up paying more money because pricing is going to be higher, even if it appreciates at a slower rate than it is today, right? Interest rates may still tick up, which basically is going to drastically affect your overall affordability. So having an experienced real estate agent on your side to help you navigate these market conditions is absolutely critical. If you'd like any additional clarification or have any questions about this video, please feel free to reach out to myself or any of the experienced agents here at Atlas Premier Realty. Thanks for watching.